If you live in an area of Cache Valley like I do, you get all kinds of visitors that come, unwanted visitors sometimes. And we've got a herd of deer that lives in our neighborhood that almost every night they come down and come into our yard. They like to nibble on our plants and nibble on our shrubs, and especially on our tulips. And so I've got a lot of different aids to help you in keeping deer from nibbling on your plants, especially this time of year where flowers are going to be starting to come up. We're going to be putting our pansies out, and there's a lot of new growth that's going to be starting on shrubs and on trees, and those deer are going to want to come in and nibble on all those plants. So I've got some very good repellents that will help you keep the deer from damaging all the plants that you've spent a lot of time and money on as well too. One of my favorites is the Deer Stopper. The Deer Stopper comes in ready to use and also comes in a concentrate, and the Deer Stopper is scent based, so the deer don't like the smell of it. The great thing about the Deer Stopper is it lasts for about 3 to 4 weeks, so once you do an application it will work in a general area since they don't like the smell. And the other thing I really like about it is it doesn't repel people. Some of the other repellents that we've used in the past, they smell so awful. Not only do they repel the deer, but they repel people from their porches and from their yards as well too. But the Deer Stopper doesn't smell bad at all. In fact, it's got kind of a minty, spicy smell. It's really not too bad. But the Deer Stopper, you can spray it on your evergreens. You can spray it on tulips. You can spray it on whatever it is that the deer are nibbling on. It lasts for about 3 to 4 weeks. Doesn't wash off, and really does a good job of keeping the deer away. It also comes in a concentrate as well too. This is a small refill pack. If you have your own sprayer, you can actually put this in a quart of water, or if you buy a ready to use, you can put this in your ready to use bottle after you've used it all up and make a new batch. And it also comes in a larger quantity as well too. But being able to make your own will save you about half. So instead of buying a container like this, you can buy this at half the price and make one of your own. It really does a great job. Deer Stopper is made from all natural ingredients, so it won't bother the deer if they happen to come and eat a plant that's been treated with it, which doesn't happen very often, but it won't hurt the deer at all either. So something you don't have to worry about, and it does a really good job. The other liquid repellent that I really like is called This One Works. This One Works is by Fertilome, and the great thing about This One Works is it's much longer lasting. It has a latex base to it, and that latex base doesn't wash off, and so we can treat our fruit trees in the fall. You can treat evergreens like arborvitae, which the deer just absolutely love to come in and nibble on. And you can treat those in the fall, and it will last throughout the winter time. As long as there's no new growth on the plants, This One Works will continue to work. And it's not scent based, it's actually taste based, and the deer will come and they'll nibble on it and taste it, and it tastes so awful they'll just spit it out and then go and try another plant, and if it's been treated they'll spit that out and they'll just leave and go somewhere else. Natural products in here also. The active ingredient's actually one that they use for kids who suck their thumbs, and it just is so bitter, it just tastes awful. And This One Works does a really great job. You got to spray it when the temperatures are above 40 degrees though, so if our daytime temperatures are really cold, or when you're applying it, it's got to be above 40 degrees for that one to work, and to work effectively. One of the new repellents that's out is these little vials. Hopefully you can see those through the package, but they're little vials, and they contain garlic oil. And it is such a strong garlic oil that you take these and you just clip them onto your plants after you open the little vials up, and it releases the garlic scent. And these will work in an area about 3 foot in diameter, maybe about 4 feet in diameter. So you just clip it onto your plants right where the deer like to come and eat. So this would be great for a hedge that the deer are coming and nibbling on, especially an evergreen hedge or a pine tree they like to come and eat the needles on. Rose bushes works great on rose bushes. You could do 1 or 2 of these per rose bush and just clip them onto the plants, and the deer will stay out of that area. The garlic has been proven over the years to really repel deer, but they haven't been able to get it to stay in one spot long enough. And with these little vials where you can clip them onto the shrubs or onto the bushes or onto the trees or whatever it is you're going to use, they will last for 6 to 8 months. That garlic oil doesn't evaporate out, and it continues to work, and so the deer will smell the garlic and they'll just leave and go somewhere else. Garlic interferes with their taste and with their sense of smell, and so it makes everything taste like garlic, and they don't like it, and so they'll just stay away from your plants if they do that. The other product that just recently came out, so both of these are very new products, is the organic animal repellent from Natural Guard. And the great thing about the organic animal repellent is it's granulated, so it works very, very well in areas on the ground. So for tulips, for vegetables, for flowers, for anything that's down lower, and you want to keep the deer from nibbling on the plants in a certain area, you can sprinkle this out. This will do about 2,000 linear feet, and so it will go a long way. It lasts for approximately about a month, and the deer just can't stand the smell of it, and they'll just go away from it. All natural ingredients, works on all kinds of critters, not just deer, but it works on voles, it works on raccoons, it works on squirrels, it works on all kinds of animals that will be problems in your yard and in your garden. So great to use in and around the vegetables, no problems there, totally safe, all natural repellent, does a great job, lasts for about a month or so. So I've got some great options for you to try and keep the deer and other animals from doing a lot of damage in your yard, and keep them from coming in and nibbling on the plants that you've worked so hard to make look good.